Want me talking? There we go. All right. So let's just go ahead and start. So welcome to Essential Oils 101. And I'm just really glad you guys came tonight. Even though my new people aren't here, I'm glad you are. So let me just tell you a little bit about my journey. So my first experience with essential oils was not a good one. I purchased lavender at Walmart for, $4 or whatever it is, and thinking it would help me sleep. And then I spritzed it all over my sheets and my pillowcases, and it made me so sick. I was sick all night long. I had a stomach ache and a headache. I woke up with like a hangover headache, you guys. It was awful.
Dear.
And I just kind of determined that essential oils were just not for me. I threw the bottle away and had nothing else to do with it for several years. Well, fast forward then several years, and my current journey with essential oils started by reading a book. And you guys may have heard of it since you're in Young Living, and it was Healing Oils of the Bible by David Stewart. Have you heard of that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it just made sense to me that God placed the healing properties that we would need on earth and at the time of creation, and all we needed to do was figure out how to use them. And that just clicked with me. And so I just, when I was reading Luke 19:40, where Jesus says, I tell you that if my people keep silent, the stones will immediately cry out. It clicked with me that that was probably the frequency, because everything has frequencies. And that clicked that, the rock's frequency was probably what was crying out with praise to Jesus. And why wouldn't the plants cry out the same? And why wouldn't they have that frequency? And why couldn't that work with our bodies and heal our bodies? And it just made sense to me. So while reading this book, I discovered that brands really make a difference, and that it has to be grown without chemical influences and distilled correctly. And you guys know all of that.
Yep.
But anyway, I liked what I saw about Young Living and decided just not to reinvent the wheel. And I just studied Young Living. And since then, I've just really discovered how many fillers and chemicals are in that cheap stuff. And it made sense to me why it made me sick. And I learned how to use my oil starter kit, and I just continued having success with them. He talked about using them on a bum knee, and that's exactly what I was trying to find relief from. And I got relief and got hooked, and I haven't looked back. So that's kind of my story in the short version. Since you guys are already members, I don't need to explain a whole lot of that. So we'll just move on to the next one. And the next slide is, what are essential oils? Well, they are the most powerful part of the plant. They're distilled from shrubs, flowers, trees, roots, bushes, fruits, rinds, resins, and herbs. Oils consist of hundreds of different natural organic compounds. In humans, many provide support for every skeletal system in the body. They can support your skeletal system, muscular system, circulatory system, endocrine system, your hormones, your respiratory system, and your immune system. They support brain health and healthy weight. They are used extensively for spiritual support in your prayer life. They've been used for thousands of years as beauty aids and for emotional support. An oil in a diffuser can soothe a child's tough day at school and can have a calming effect when you've had a stressful day at work. Oils can be used as an alternative to cleaning chemicals in the home. You can literally start swapping out every single chemical cleaner in your home and live a purer lifestyle, and you can do it without breaking the bank. You do not need to be an aromatherapist to use oils. There are over 300 oils on earth, but you only need a few to make a good kit. And this is a picture of our kit, as you know. So again, you don't need to be an aromatherapist to use oils. In most cases, just rub it on topically on the skin. There are three main ways to get oils into your system. The English apply it topically, meaning rub it on the skin. The French ingest and cook with it. The Germans diffuse and inhale it, which is the most effective method because it doesn't have to pass through the digestive system. So how do they enter and how long do they last? Well, tests have shown that oils reach the heart, liver, and thyroid in 3 seconds. Can you believe that? 3 seconds when inhaled.
Crazy.
And they were found in the bloodstream in 26 seconds when applied topically. Expulsion of essential oils usually takes 3 to 6 hours in a normal, healthy body. Essential oils have been around in history forever. They were first mentioned by name in the book of Genesis, chapter 37, when Joseph was sold to the slave traders. They carried spicery, balm, and myrrh. Genesis ends with the burial of Joseph's father, anointed with myrrh. There are over 1,100 direct and indirect mentions of essential oils in Scripture. Some of the oldest cultures on earth used essential oils. The Babylonians placed orders for cedarwood, myrrh, and cypress. The Egyptians used essential oils for beauty and embalming, and they have the oldest recorded deodorant recipe with essential oils. Pakistan and Rome used essential oils in the communal bathhouses. They were even used by Jesus. Jesus was given gold, frankincense, and myrrh at his birth. Frankincense is sometimes referred to as the coconut of essential oils because it has over 10,000 uses. Essential oils were used by medieval Europeans, many of whom brought oils back during the Crusades. It was only after World War II when essential oils were rediscovered, and the science on their uses grows every single year. A lot of that is due to Gary Young, I'll tell you that. So do essential oils work? Did I miss a slide? Go back. Nope, that's right. As I told you earlier, I used essential oils, lavender, before I discovered Young Living, and it was awful, and it made me sick. I bought it for like $6 at Walmart. Well, in the United States, there's no rating system for essential oils. It would be wonderful if there were, because then you'd know what you were buying. If you walk into a grocery store and look at a cereal box, you'll see nutrition facts on the side. Well, there's no nutrition facts on the side of oils. That means that you have to trust the source. You have to know the company that you're purchasing from. What sets Young Living aside? It's the Seed to Seal promise. It's our promise of purity. You can learn more about Seed to Seal at seedtoseal.com. All of our oil is shipped from around the world to Spanish Fork, Utah, where it is run through a vigorous 8-point testing to ensure its purity. Those tests are run in triplicate at the farm, at Spanish Fork, and a third time before bottling. It's why Young Living has never had a recalled essential oil in more than 2 decades of business. You can trust our integrity. Seed to Seal is based on 3 pillars: sourcing, science, and standards. Young Living oils are tested by scientists with over 180 years of combined lab experience. They also do third-party testing with 2 accredited, respected, and independent labs. Young Living is a global leader in essential oils with over $2 billion in sales annually. Those that use essential oils keep coming back because they work. There are 3,000 global employees, 600 life-changing products, 16 corporate and partner farms, more than 20 international markets, 50 highly trained scientists, 12 independent partner labs, and 4 million global members. So what does that mean? The testing is thorough and exact. It's why I don't buy from mom and pop oil shops or Walmart anymore. They don't have the team to do the testing that's needed to stay on top of the hundreds of oils and blends. And they don't have the Seed to Seal promise. You can visit our farms anytime. Why can't you just buy the oils from the grocery store? Well, we kind of discussed it. It's purity. You get what you pay for. I've seen bottles of frankincense for $7 at the grocery store, but it costs more than that just to distill it. It's a big red flag that that oil has been adulterated. All oils in the world fall into one of 4 categories: authentic, manipulated, perfume, or synthetic. So authentic means that the oils are 100% pure with no added synthetics or other species added to the bottle. And these are where Young Living oils fall. Manipulated means the final product has been made to smell more pleasing and less earthy. Some of the heavier molecules have been stripped out or other species introduced to enhance the aroma. Perfume oils are not pure at all. They're mixed with synthetics to enhance the aroma. These oils have no therapeutic action whatsoever. Frequently, solvents are used to extract those oils from the plant. Synthetic oils are not even true oils at all. They smell nothing like the original plant, and they're typically labeled as scented products. These are synthetic. So authentic is the only true pure oil. Synthetic oils would be like opening your fridge, taking a glass of orange juice, and diluting it 95% before you drank it. and diluting it with chemicals. It wouldn't have the same benefits of a full glass of only orange juice. So that's why we want authentic oils. Before you purchase any oils, check to see if the company grows their own plants, has any kind of seed to seal promise, and controls the entire process from the farm to the sealed bottle. Pesticides, pollution, previously farmed land, all of it can affect the quality of an oil. Why would you go the extra step of using an oil to get away from the chemical only to use an oil laden with chemicals? It makes no sense. So Young Living's Seed to Seal promise is a promise of integrity. There's no pesticides used, no artificial fertilizers, no weed killers. The plants are harvested at their peak. Then they're put through a vigorous testing process. They go from the farm directly to your home. Seed to Seal is not a slogan, it's a promise. I want you to see the impact of what spraying a crop with pesticides can do to the human body. There was a study in Sweden that was cataloged in a video called The Organic Effect, and this is pertaining to food. However, when it takes tens of thousands of rose blossoms to make 1 ounce of rose oil, the oils are even more concentrated than food. So a pesticide sprayed on a crop will have an even more concentrated effect. So that's why we don't spray with pesticides. So I'm going to play a video, and you might want to go ahead and mute yourselves. Sometimes the video won't play right if my participants aren't muted.
Most of what is grown today is treated with pesticides. That's not so healthy for the environment, but does it really affect us? Meet the Palmbok family. They don't eat organic food.
Det kostar mer än vanlig mat. Det blir en stor skillnad när man är många i en familj.
But for the next 2 weeks, the Palmboks are going to eat only organic. Before they begin, urine samples are taken from each of the family members. And it turns out they have a number of different pesticides inside their bodies.
Vi hittade framförallt insektsmedel, svampmedel och stråförkortningsmedel.
Vi äter insektsmedel.
Ja, äckligt.
Ja.
So, everything in the kitchen is replaced, and they begin eating only organic. Then, another round of samples are taken, and now, almost all the pesticides have disappeared.
Vi vet ju väldigt lite om långtidseffekter av att äta mat som har besprutats. Speciellt med tanke på att studier har visat att kemikalier i kombination kan vara långt farligare än kemikalier var och en för sig.
När man får höra det här så tänker man framförallt på barnen. Det är många kemikalier som har lämnat deras kroppar och jag vill inte ha tillbaka dem i mina barn.
Oops, why did it do that? Okay. So why do some oil companies sell oils more cheaply than Young Living? Well, most essential oils are sold more cheaply because companies cut corners to save money. If you spray your crop with pesticides, you have more crop to distill. If you use a chemical solvent to extract the oil, you pull more oil out of the plant. If you dilute it with a cheaper oil or a carrier oil, you stretch the oil you've distilled and you can sell it more cheaply. How oils are made. It takes a great deal of work to produce a tiny amount of essential oil. 60,000 rose blossoms provide only 1 ounce of rose oil. Lavender is abundant. 220 pounds will provide 7 whole pounds of oil. Jasmine flowers must be picked by hand before the sun becomes hot on the very first day they open, thus the most expensive oils in the world. It takes 8 million, you guys, hand-picked blossoms to produce 2 pounds of oil. A sandalwood tree must be 30 years old and 30 feet high. Trees must be 90% dead before they're harvested. But a little bit goes a long way. Most oils cost $10 to $30 a bottle, depending on oil thickness, which is viscosity. A 5 milliliter bottle contains 90 to 100 drops, and a 15 ml bottle contains about 200 to 240 drops. Each application is 1 to 3 drops, meaning even a small bottle will get you 45 to 90 applications. Thieves Cleaner is made of plants only, and by the time you dilute it, depending on how you dilute it, it can cost anywhere from 70 cents to $1.50 for a 16-ounce bottle. You can't even get that in the organic section of the grocery store. It replaces a multi-purpose cleaner, glass cleaner, floor cleaner, etc., etc. The organic versions of those can run you $4 to $6 a bottle. Thieves Cleaner and Thieves Hand Sanitizer come in the starter kit, so you can give them a try. And that's where I began my oils journey, with a starter kit, and that's where I recommend you start yours. So are oils safe? There are certain oils that are photosensitive, meaning you don't want to wear them and then go outside. These are mostly citrus oils like citrus fresh, lemon, etc. When using it on your skin, always watch for redness and dilute it with a carrier oil. Dilute oils on children because their skin's more permeable and it absorbs oil more quickly. Now, I mentioned carrier oil. So what is a carrier oil? It's a fatty oil like olive oil or coconut oil, and its molecules are much larger than those of essential oils. Using a carrier oil with an essential oil slows down the rate the body can absorb the essential oil because it has to ping pong through the larger molecules of the carrier oil to get into your skin. Be wary of putting the oils topically near your eyes. Some oils like peppermint can really cause a burning sensation. If you're placing an oil near your eye, apply the oil to a Q-tip instead of tipping the bottle towards your face. You can become desensitized to an oil if you use the same one day after day, so I rotate my oils every 3 to 4 days. So what about internal use of essential oils? NAHA, which is one of the top aromatherapy organizations in the United States, doesn't advocate essential oils for internal use at all. Why? Because most oil companies don't carry GROS, which stands for generally regarded as safe essential oils. Many argue that internal essential oil use is unsafe, and I would agree in some circumstances. You need to make sure that you're checking the labels first. Young Living Vitality oils are approved for internal use, just like a food additive. You've been consuming essential oils internally for most of your life. When you chew gum or put oregano in your pasta, you're eating an essential oil. NAHA also bases a lot of their decisions on the British model, which advocates topical use only. Many of the British studies are flawed also, for example, done at extremely high doses or in ways that oils aren't generally used, like pouring an entire bottle down your throat and taking an entire bottle internally all at once. Young Living utilizes all three methods: British, French, and German. The French have been safely using some essential oils internally for decades. Young Living's Vitality line has the distinctive white labels. You can easily recognize which oils are safe to take internally. Now think about it. Look at the ingredient list of what you have in your bathroom and in your kitchen. Every day we put products on our skin, in our bodies, we breathe them, but many of these products contain damaging chemicals. The average woman applies 300 chemicals every day to her body just through soap, makeup, shampoo, and hair care products. 80 of those products are applied before breakfast. When you use Young Living's essential oils, you're using a product with one ingredient like lemon, oregano, tangerine, no synthetic additives, no yuck. Is all of this a little bit overwhelming? Well, let me tell you how I started my oils journey, and that was with a Young Living starter kit. It's the only item on the Young Living website that's discounted half off. If you are a frugal mama like me, this is the best bang for your buck. It comes with 11 bottles of oil and a diffuser, and let me tell you, it's a luxury diffuser. And it comes with a sample of Thieves Cleaner and a sample of Ninja. And what was I going to say? I just lost my thought. Anyway, if you were in class with me, I would pass these oils around and let you take a sniff. But since we're not, we're just going to look at these on the slide. So here are the oils in the kit. So first up is frankincense. This is one of the top skin oils. It helps smooth the appearance of skin. It's a key ingredient in Young Living's blend called Brain Power. You can diffuse it during prayer time to help with grounding and purpose. Then there's Panaway. You can apply it after exercise to soothe muscles. It has a stimulating aroma. You can apply it to the back and neck for a soothing aromatic experience. It supports the appearance of healthy skin coloration. Let me stop here for you Young Living gals. This is a compliant script. It's been through multiple editing to make sure that it's a compliant script, so you can use everything that she has in her script and know that you're being compliant. So I love that part because that's one thing I worry about.
Right, me too.
Yeah. So let's see, and last on this slide is lavender. It's the oil of relaxation. You can diffuse it for a calming, soothing aroma, unwind it by adding a few drops to a nighttime bath. One of the top oils to support healthy skin. It's called the Swiss Army knife of essential oils because of its many uses. Next up is Raven. Raven is a cleansing blend of Raven Sarah, peppermint, eucalyptus radiata, and other essential oils. Raven creates a cooling sensation when applied topically to the chest and throat. Diffuse it up to 3 times daily for a soothing aroma. Stress Away promotes wellness and may be an important part of a daily health regimen. One of the top emotional oil blends. I used Stress Away before an onslaught of a heavier day, and let me tell you, I've been using it a lot lately. This oil contains lime, copaiba, and vanilla, and it's like a massage for the senses. It's so soothing and calming. And last on this slide is Citrus Fresh Vitality. And I just realized that I put the wrong color bottle on this slide, and I'm going to have to change that before I do this class the next time. That should be a white label on there. But you can diffuse that to freshen the air. This blend is a mix of orange, tangerine, grapefruit, lemon, and mandarin oils. It is a replacement for chemical-based home fragrances. You can spritz it in your rooms and closets and over linens, dilute it with a V6 carrier, and use it like a perfume. It also helps to tone and smooth the appearance of skin. On this slide, we have Valor, which contains black spruce, blue tansy, camphor wood, geranium, and frankincense. The Valor blend was used by the ancient Romans in the bathhouses before they sent their soldiers into battle. Its smooth, relaxing scent is designed for courage and bravery. Peppermint Vitality supports gastrointestinal comfort, promotes healthy bowel function, and enhanced healthy gut function, and helps maintain the efficiency of the digestive tract. And it may support performance during exercise. And I usually stop here and I add at this point when I'm doing my class for members that aren't Young Living, that the oil inside the colored label bottle and the oil inside the white label bottle is the same oil. So peppermint oil and peppermint vitality are the same oils. They're just, we label, we have the vitality labels because those are FDA approved as internal. So anything that we have on the vitality line, you can also take internally even if it has a colored label. Let's see, where was I? Peace and Calming is one of my personal favorite oils. I like to wear this one as a perfume also. I use it to bring peace to the chaos in my head in the evenings too, to help me wind down. It's a little different than Stress Away in that Stress Away is for long, prolonged use during the day, and specifically for the sort of fight or flight stress that comes on fast. Peace and Calming is more for the evening to slow your mind down. Peace and Calming contains ylang ylang, orange, tangerine, patchouli, and blue tansy. Then we have Lemon Vitality. Its citrus flavor enhances the taste of food and water. It can be a key ingredient in Thieves and Ningxia Red, and it may help support the immune system. And in addition to that, it gets anything sticky off of anything the sticky shouldn't be on. Lastly, we have Digize and Thieves. Digize is a top oil blend for supporting the digestive system. Add 2 drops along with a drop of peppermint to water for a stimulating beverage. Take it in a veggie capsule internally, or use it with essential digestive enzyme at every meal to support a wellness regimen. Thieves Vitality can help support a healthy respiratory system and helps maintain overall wellness when taken as a dietary supplement. Add a drop to hot drinks for a spicy zing. The premium starter kits give you 4 diffuser options to choose from: the Dewdrop, the Desert Mist, the Rainstone, and the Aria. Now, the Rainstone and the Aria have had a little bit of trouble staying in stock, and I haven't checked it today to make sure whether or not those 2 are currently in stock, but that's something that we can check at the end of class if it's something that you'd like to know. You can transform your home or workplace into your personal aromatherapy oasis. With elegantly designed essential oil diffusers, you can infuse any room and create a spa-like atmosphere. With our portable diffusers, you can bring that atmosphere to life anywhere life takes you. Our systems combine style with the latest technology so you can make the most of your essential oils. With features that include soothing sounds and relaxing light settings, our diffusers allow you to fully customize your aromatherapy experience. The ultrasonic technology breaks any mixture of essential oils and water into millions of microparticles, disperses them into the air, and releases the constituents found in our Young Living essential oils. Diffusion disperses essential oils in the air without heating or burning, unlike aroma lamps or candles that reduce the oil's benefits. Each come with an automatic shut-off, so it turns off when the diffuser is empty. The lights in the diffuser operate separately, so they make a nice night light. There are slight differences in the price of the kit with regards to the diffuser you choose. My personal favorite is the Desert Mist. In addition, the kit comes with Thieves Spray and Thieves Hand Purifier. And I don't know if you guys noticed, there was an announcement that came out that they're having trouble keeping up with the 1-ounce bottle production of the hand purifier. Did you see that? So they're going to start sending out pouches instead. And it also comes with Ninja, which is a delicious blend of nutrient-rich wolfberry purees, superfruit juices, and pure essential oils formulated to support wellness for every lifestyle. Roller fitments transform any of your favorite Young Living oils into an easy-to-use roll-on bottle, and each fitment is customized to fit either a 5 or a 15 ml bottle. And I have classes coming up on all of these other lines, the Ninja line and the Thieves line, real soon, and we'll talk about that at the end of the class. So to recap, the kit comes with all of these things for only $165. So if you're ready to dive into essential oils, but you're not really sure where to start, our advice is this: begin with the basics. If you already have a diffuser, this is a nice little set. The Welcome Home Starter Kit has everything you need to infuse your home and your life with the power of pure essential oils. And it's packed with our most popular oils. A lot of these are Vitality line oils also. So why oils? Because you need them in your home as part of a simple chemical-free lifestyle. It's time to kick those chemicals to the curb. Only you can control what you allow to cross the threshold of your home. When you see what they do for your body and begin to kick chemicals out of every room in your house, it's impossible to walk into the home of your friends and family and not share what you know, especially when you see the ingredients list in the products that they're using every day. And I have to tell you, since I've been using the laundry soap and everything, and my teenager sneaks some of her fabric softener that she is so in love with into the laundry, I can get a headache just immediately and smell those chemicals just boom. Well, anyway, you share it because you love and care for your friends and you want them to live a healthy life. When you take care of yourself, you can fully do what God created you to do. So how do you order? You simply go to youngliving.com, click on Become a Member, and use the number of the person who told you about oils as the enroller and sponsor. It's that simple. Welcome to the world of oils. You can feel free to contact me with any questions. You can also take a picture of this slide to help you with these steps. So there's one more advantage to joining Young Living, and that is our loyalty program. Essential Rewards is a program that pays you back 10% immediately on everyday products that you already use, like shampoo, toothpaste, dish soap, and 600 other products. After 4 months, you get 20% back. And after 25 months, you get 25% back. Imagine walking into the grocery store to buy cleaning supplies and personal care items, and every single trip, on every single purchase, you get 25% off your entire cart. Well, that's what happens when you order with Essential Rewards. That's already in addition to the 24% off retail you're getting when you start with a starter kit. And that's discount for life. You're never obligated to order, and there's no yearly membership fees, just steeply discounted oils and oil-infused products that are the purest in the world. If those two perks aren't incredible enough, there's more. When you order from yourself instead of the grocery store, you also earn points back and free oils at certain tiers. Now, these are the July oils, and they're only good until the last day of the month, and then it completely resets and we get something new. If you guys were new, I would go through these oils and kind of tell you what to do with them, but since you're already in Young Living, I'm just gonna move on. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is how I got most of my oils for free from buying from myself and going toxin-free. Not only that, but your starter kit today counts towards your first ER order. That's $100 earned towards ER freebies. If you check out, that kit can never be again counted towards ER. We can't go back and add it as an ER order later. So that's why I recommend that you do Essential Rewards at checkout, because it's how I can save you the most money. There's also a few bundles that are only available on ER. My favorite ER bundle is the Thieves Bundle. This is a picture of that bundle. And let's just take a look here for a minute at the power of Thieves Cleaner. This pan has been through 11 dishwasher loads and a full scrubbing with steel wool, but there's still soot marks burned into the metal. So let's see what Thieves and a little baking soda can do together.
All right, guys, so we're trying a little experiment here because we just had a wow moment with lemon oil, getting all the grease off of the bottom of a pan. And this pan is particularly difficult. Like, this has been through multiple dishwasher loads, been scrubbed multiple times. My sister loves to deep fry stuff with coconut oil. So it's like not coming off. I mean, do you have a scrubby, Rach, I can show? Yeah. We're just gonna scrub it and show you that it's not going anywhere. Like, this has been through multiple. It's one of those things where you scrub as hard as you can, it's not going anywhere, right? So we grabbed some baking soda. It's pure baking soda and Thieves. And we're not going to use all of this Thieves, but we'll pour a little bit of each in. And yep, just like a little sprinkle. We'll put a little bit of Thieves cleaner in there. See if we can make some headway on this pan that's been through the dishwasher so many times. So if it's something that I just cook, I put a couple of drops of lemon, and lemon just makes that pan amazing. If it's something that has been there for a while, you can't get it up, this is my go-to.
To rinse it?
You want it to be a paste?
Rachel put even more, and she wants a nice, good paste. Yep. All right, we're gonna take it over to the sink. Just do a good rinse on it. Dun, 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 following the pan. And let's see, after multiple dishwasher loads and soap and all the other good things, what this really nasty, non-scrubbable pan looks like. I'll show you in 5, 4, 3, 2. Bam! Thieves Cleaner to the rescue.
Isn't that amazing? So just to recap, oh dear, where'd my slide go? What are we doing? Okay. Just to recap, the kit comes with 12 bottles of oil, a diffuser, and like I said, my favorite is the Desert Mist, 2 packages of Ninja, 2 Thieves products, and an Aroma Glide Fit Mint, which is the cap that can turn any bottle into a roller bottle, all for $165. There's no yearly membership fee. You don't have to place any other orders. You will go after 12 months if you don't place any other orders. But when you hop on Essential Rewards, do one step at entire kit. That samples, literature, training, and all of that for free. The next step is to get into the other 4 classes in our Core 4 series of oils, thieves, ninja, and CBD. And here's where I'm just going to tell you what classes I have coming up. I'm doing a thieves class next, which is on Wednesday, July 29th. And then I've got a CBD. Yes, I just did both of those earlier this month. And I'm doing a fun little Facebook event. Pace on Facebook as a Facebook event Friday, and it'll be up for a week from the 17th to the 24th. With an opera singer friend that I have, and we're gonna kind of mix some singing, breathing technique in creating. So check out this video of Young Living Diamond Sarah Harnisch's 5 kids. This was a year after her kit arrived, and we call this the scavenger hunt video. It shows you what the inside of a toxin-free home looks like. She went from cabinet to cabinet each month, picking a different room to go chemical-free on Essential Rewards, and check out what her house looked like after a year. love that video. It makes me smile. So why Young Living? To empower and educate those who are willing to watch God's creation work in their lives. And I love that quote. So if you were new to Young Living, I would tell you to fill out the contact form, and that I would send you an audio version of the class recorded by Young Living Diamond Sarah Harnisch, so you can listen to it all over again at your convenience. And I would also say that I would email you a challenge calendar that you can get the most out of your new kit with by going through it like a scavenger hunt. And what my personal deal is, if I send a member that challenge calendar and they fill it out and take a picture of it and send it back to me all filled out, then if they're on ER and everything, I give them a $25 product credit on their account for future uses. So let me stop sharing here.